These are the four core left-hand path principles. These four core principles are deeply embedded within every single left-hand path system or tradition. The first principle is the principle of individualism. Every single left-hand path tradition is focused and oriented on the spiritual growth, elevation, and transformation of the individual, rather than the right-hand path, which focuses on the spiritual growth and development and elevation of the community. You walk in the left-hand path, then you're seeking to individuate. And so even if you're self-initiating with a group of other people, never mind what's going on with them. It's about your growth and your development. It's about your initiation. You can compare your experiences with them later on, right? But don't get fixated on their experiences. That shit has nothing to do with what you're going through, what you have to do, and what you need to experience to get to where you got to get to. The second principle is the principle of antinomianism. And this is the rejection of religious or secular or both, right? Religious or secular morals, laws, and also the rejection of conventional societal norms. The one who traverses the left-hand path is defiant. Defiant in the sense that they don't just go along with what they're told. They seek answers for themselves. And so they'll engage in antinomian practices. They'll engage in unconventional acts, perform rites which are deemed as religious or secular taboo. And they do this with the intention of liberating themselves from the hold that these religious beliefs, religious or secular beliefs, religious or secular laws, or conventional societal norms, liberating themselves from the hold which these concepts have on their awareness, on their mind. These acts, these rites, these rituals, they're performed with the intention of seeking transcendence, the goal of the left-hand path, which is the next principle, self-deification or apotheosis, reclaiming the awareness that you are the divine, remembering who you are, realizing that you are that which you seek. You realize this, you remember this when you experience the fourth principle, gnosis, direct experience, lived experience, wisdom. These are the four core principles of the left-hand path as we know it, as we practice it here in the West, according to Western esotericism and Western magic. It's important to remember that our concept of the left-hand path, right, the left-hand path as we know it today in the present, is radically different from the left-hand path as it was originally introduced to us here in the West. This concept of the left-hand path was introduced to us here in the West from Eastern spiritual traditions, such as the tantric practices of Hinduism and Buddhism. Left-hand path is a living tradition. All of the various different traditions or systems of the left-hand path are all living traditions, continually growing, expanding, transforming. But yeah, these are the four core principles of the left-hand path, found within every left-hand path tradition or system. Individualism, antinomianism, apotheosis, gnosis. If you're someone who's looking to practice and you don't know how to start, or you're someone who is practicing and you may be stuck and you may be having some trouble, or you may need someone to ask some questions, someone to bounce some ideas off of, book a consultation session with me. Allow me to extend my services to you. I'm confident that you'll find it to be of tremendous benefit to you. So if you're interested, DM me, shoot the payment in my Cash App. Be sure to like, comment, and share. Y'all be easy.